Hello everyone, good morning. I hope all of you are good. I am also fine. So today I will take one class from physics and from the chapter vectors. So today's our topic is circular motion. And suppose one particle A, one particle of mass m is moving in a circular path with radius r, and at a time t, it moves from A point to B point, and the linear displacement or arc is s, and the particle makes the angle theta within time t. Okay. So here some variables. Here s is arc or linear displacement, r is radius of the circular path, t is time taken, b is linear velocity, a is acceleration, and omega is angular velocity, alpha is angular acceleration, theta is angular displacement. Okay. So from that we can find s is equal to r theta or theta equal to s by r. Okay. Or from triangle AOB, from this triangle AOB, since A and B are very close to each other, so we can consider this arc is almost straight line. Okay. So tan theta is AB by OB. So since theta is very very small, so tan theta equal to how much? Theta. Okay. So here S is equal to r theta. This one is one relation. So S is equal to r theta. If I differentiate this one, it will be ds by dt equal to r into d theta by dt. Okay. So B equal to r omega. So since b equal to ds by dt, omega equal to d theta by dt. Number 3, b equal to r omega, so db by dt equal to r d omega by dt. Therefore d omega dt is acceleration, linear acceleration, db by dt is linear acceleration, and d omega dt is angular acceleration. So since a equal to d by dt and alpha equal to d omega by dt. Okay. So a equal to r alpha. So these are the three relations, and another is centripetal force. Okay. Another topic is there, centripetal force and centripetal acceleration. So what is centripetal force or centripetal acceleration? Centripetal force. Okay. Fc. So Fc equal to mass by mv square by r. This one is the centripetal force or centrifugal force. Okay. So B is what, sir? B is r omega whole square by r. So m r square omega square by r. This one we cancel. So m r omega square. So Fc equal to m r omega square or Fc equal to mv square by r. Okay. Then centripetal acceleration. So what is centripetal acceleration? So centripetal acceleration is s is equal to r fc by m. So fc is equal to what? mv square by r by m. So mm will be cancelled, so b square by r. So ASC is equal to b square by r. So b is r omega, is not it? So ASC will be r omega square, that is by r. So ASC is equal to r square omega square by r. So r will be cancelled, so ASC will be r omega square. Okay. So ASC will be r omega square. So these are the centripetal force and centripetal acceleration. Now from the topics we will do some previous year question. That is, these questions came from NEET and from JEE. Okay. So let's try. So our first question, and this question is came in NEET. Okay, NEET and JEE, in both they came in NEET and JEE. The first question is, two racing cars of masses m1 and m2 are moving in a circular radius, that is r1 r2 respectively. Their speeds are such that each makes a complete circle in the same time t. Okay. The ratio of the angular speed of the first to the second car is r1 is to r2, m1 is to m2, r1 is to 1, or m1 m2 r1 is to. Okay. Okay. So this one is one car, radius is r1, and this one is another car moving in a circular path, radius is r2. This one is mass m1 and this one is mass m2. that the speed earth has that each makes complete circle in the same time, that is there are time period. This one is time t1 and this it also has time period t2. So here we have a one formula, that is angular speed. Okay, angular speed, what is omega equal to du theta by dt, and we can say 2 pi by t or 2 pi nu. Okay, so omega we can write b by r also, omega also we can write b by r also. So these are the formulas of omega. Okay, so we can use omega in 4 different ways. So omega equal to b by r, we can write omega d theta by dt right, or 2 pi by t or 2 by nu. So here time period is same, so therefore omega equal to 2 pi by t. So therefore omega 1 equal to 2 pi by t1 and omega 2 equal to 2 pi by t2. So according to the question t1 is equal to t2. Okay, so therefore omega 1 is to omega 2, 2 pi by t1 is to 2 pi by t2. t1 this one will be cancelled, so angular speed will be 1:1. So the ratio of the angular speed will be first to second car 1:1. So which option is correct here? Option C is correct. Okay, option C is correct, but they may ask for linear velocity. If they ask for linear velocity, this one is extra part. If they ask for linear velocity, so in that case b equal to r omega. Okay, so b1 equal to sir r1 omega 1 and b2 equal to r2 omega 2. Okay na, got my point? Now b1 is to b2 is equal to r1 omega 1 is to r2 omega 2. Omega 1 omega 2 is equal, so this will be cancelled also. r1 is equal to is to r2. So r1 is to r2 will be the answer if A will be the answer if they ask for linear ratio of linear. This one is for ratio of linear velocity. Okay, so since they ask angular velocity, ratio of angular velocity, so in that case omega 1 is to omega 2 is 1:1. If they ask for linear velocity, then in that case b equal to r omega. So b1 equal to r1 omega 1 comma b2 equal to r2 omega 2. Okay, so b1, therefore b1 is to b2 equal to r1 omega 1 is to r2 omega 2. So omega 1 omega 2 will be cancelled out, therefore r1 is to r2 will be left. So in that case, when if they ask for linear velocity, then the answer will be A. Since they ask for angular velocity, so answer will be C, 1:1. Okay, or they may ask in the question angular acceleration or centripetal acceleration or centripetal force also. So move on the next question. So an electric fan has blade of length 30 cm measured from the axis of rotation. Okay, so L equal to 30 cm. L equal to 30 cm. So if we convert this one meter, that will be 0.3 meter. Okay, if the fan rotating at a speed of, that is omega, is frequency 120 rpm, that is rpm, it will be 120 by 60 rps or hertz. Okay, so it will be 2 hertz. Therefore omega equal to 2 pi nu. So 2 pi into 2 radian per second, so 4 pi radian per second. Now the acceleration of the point of the tip of the blade. Okay, so centripetal acceleration we have to find out, because a fan is rotating in a circular path. Okay, so in that case we have to find out the centripetal acceleration on the blade. Okay, so therefore centripetal acceleration is AC is equal to R omega square. R is what? R is L here, 0.3. Omega is 4 pi whole square. So 0.3 is 16 pi square. Okay. that is, we multiply this, it will be 4.8 pi square. Pi is 3.1 whole square. So it will be 4.8 into 9 almost. Okay, so if I multiply this, it will be 47.4 meter per second square. Almost option B is correct. Option B is the correct answer. Okay, option B is the correct answer. So let me explain again in short. An electric fan blade of length 30 cm measured from the axis of rotation. If the fan is rotating at a 120 meter RPM, the acceleration of the point on the tip of the blade will be what? We have to find out. Okay, now L is what? 30 cm, that is L equal to 0.3 meter. Now nu is 120 RPM, that is 120 by 60 RPS, that is 2 hertz. So omega, that is angular velocity, omega equal to 2 pi nu. So 2 pi into 2 radian per second, that is 4 pi radian per second. So centimeter acceleration is SA equal to R omega square. So R is what? 0.3 and omega is 4 pi r square. So 16 pi square. So if I multiply this, it will be 47.4 meter per second square. So option B is the correct answer here. Okay. So we move on the next question, another pattern. Okay. So our next question is, what is the value of the linear velocity? That is R is given, R equal to 3I. So we can write directly linear velocity V equal to omega cross R. So omega cross R, omega here will be I, J and K. This is nothing but the vector product or cross product. Okay, I first write I, J, K, and then the value of omega is 5 minus 6, 6, and then is 3 minus 4 and 1. Okay, so I cap. So we will do here determination method. Okay, if this one, if I take this one, this column and row will be cancelled out, and we have to multiply in this way, right to left and minus left to right. So 6 into minus 6, minus minus plus, so 24. This one is plus and this one is minus. Okay, the formula is this one is plus and this one is minus and plus. Okay, so this will be cancelled out. This row and row column will cancel out, so it will be 5 minus 18 plus K. This will be 20 minus 20 plus 18. Okay, so it will be 18 I cap plus 13 J cap plus if I take this one, this will be minus 20. It will be minus 20 and minus 2 K cap. Okay, minus 2 K cap. So linear velocity will be this one, and this question is came in so many times in previous year entrance exam. Okay, so we have to do this by heart. So what I am doing, I just take this formula, so B equal to omega cross R, and I have first write in the first row is I, J, K, and second row is the coefficient of I, J, K of for omega, and I write the third row the coefficient of I, J, K of R, and after that I doing simple determination, and what came? This one is 18I plus 13J minus 2K came out. So option B is the correct answer. Okay, option B is the correct answer. Okay, move on the next question and last question. Now we will do the next question and last question of the lecture. Okay, this lecture will be very short. Now our last question from the topic circular motion. Okay, that is a particle moves in a circle of radius 5 cm. That is what is given in a circle. A particle is moving in a circle. Okay, this is one circle. The radius of the circle is given. This one is 5 centimeters. So R is what? 5 centimeters. So 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter with constant speed and time periods. So time period is 0.2 pi second. The acceleration we have to find out. So omega equal to what? Omega equal to 2 pi by t. So 2 pi by t is 0.2 pi. So 2 pi into pi will cancel out. So it will be 2 by 0.2 radian per second. So it will be 20 by 2 and it will be 10. So 10 radian per second. So the acceleration of the particle is therefore acceleration of the particle is A equal to r omega square. A equal to r omega square. R is what? 5 into 10 to the power minus 2. And omega is 10 square. Okay, so 5 into 10 to the power minus 2, that is 100. This one will cancel. So 5 meter per second square. So 5 meter per second square is the correct answer. So which option is correct? Option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, so got my point. A particle moves in a circular ray of radius 5 cm with a constant acceleration speed, and the time period is 0.25 second. The acceleration of the particle is what we have to find out. So here what is given? There is r is given, t is given, and we have to find out the omega, since acceleration A equal to r omega square. So find what is omega. Omega is 10 radian per second. After that I put this value, and after putting the value what comes, that is A became 5 meter per second square. Okay, so this is the correct answer. So this much for today, and I am very sorry for a long time, near about month ago, I am not able to upload any videos for all of you. Those are followers, so extremely sorry. Actually little bit I am busy for my opening my other branches. Okay, I am preparing my other branches so actually I am opening I am busy to open my other branches. That's why I am unable to make videos for all of you. I am extremely sorry for students. Those are, please excuse me. And from next day I will upload regularly. I will try to make video, at least one video in a week. Okay, for all of you. So please excuse me. And soon, those are in Kolkata, West Bengal. Soon I will make a branch open. I will open a branch in, that is my third branch in Kolkata. Okay, soon I will open it. So those are in Kolkata. They are good news for all of you. I will soon open a branch in Kolkata this October. Okay, and my second branch is already open. This one is my head office. There is first branch, that is Ramnagar 1, Dr. Sishtu Enter Circle. First branch, that is head office. The second office is in Agartala, Kalyani bus stand, Dalashore, Agartala. Okay, and third branch will be, I will open in Kolkata soon. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a nice day.